from tide to spine. And who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background? That barely formed, that changeling, that almost lived, that never missed. Here we are. Cog. Sax. Oh, look, a thing.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Wow, for some reason I thought that there was a passage there or something. Okay. Oh, it's red.
He's here!
Am I finally here? Is revelation at hand? Could it be that I will finally discover the saboteur and all of my questions will be answered? The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. You know, for some reason, I am doubting that the saboteur is really trying to stop you at this point. Who is the saboteur? Hello. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a game or so. Alright, let's take up this ladder.
Ahead, it trickled to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
What? Hey, that's not cool. Don't do that. Take it. What was that, Karen? Couldn't hear you. It sounded like you were underwater. Man, why are you freaking out over there? You can't get up here. You might as well just calm down. What was that? I saw it. I'm just... That was kind of... Alright. That was kind of amateur. Okay, sorry. I'm done. Stop! Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. I did it! Is that all I needed to do? Was there more? So this is where I saw my ghost child explode, over here. Freaking, are you kidding me? This pig mask. That definitely was not there earlier. Is that I wonder... Are the pig masks... Are they like some... lazy way of them keeping track of what you've done? Like, if you finish something, if you finish a certain part of the game, then a pig mask appears there. Or am I, that's probably not correct, right? Because I think I've seen them pop up in places that don't correlate with that. Oh, you wrote another note. Valves and pipes. Yes, the most fascinating things in life. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but I feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. Yeah, someone's using you, Oswald. Hate to break it to you. Someone is using you. There's a thing down there. Oh, are we finally going into the water? Because we've been teased with the water monster quite a bit. But he hasn't posed a threat to us until this point, so I've just been sort of ignoring him. Now. How dare you? Fuck. I made it. What are you gonna do? You can't climb the ladder. Okay, wait a second. Hi, Steam. Okay, so I did make it to the other side. All right, let's move on. Hello. This is not the correct way to go. That appears to, that seems to be saying no. Alright, so, can't move this way because there's deadly steam. That's collapsed, wonderful. And this is a new area, right? This is new. Okay, let's go up. This is new, correct? Main pump controls. Yeah, this is... I haven't been here before. So this map is showing me how far down I am. Okay. Let's see if we can get this, let's see if we can't get this, emergency, you know, shutdown, unshut down. How dare you? Oh. Right, I gotta put the wheel in place first. Put it in there. Great. There's another wheel here. Do it. Okay. Now, turn the wheel. Great, you did it! Man, I feel like... that's a comment I will reserve for later. Oh, there's a leak right here. Man, can you imagine trying to get a plumber down here? That'd be such a pain. How would you give him directions? You'll see a big pipe. Take a left, there'll be a valve. Take that 20 yards, then take a right at the next pipe. And when you see the valve, you can't miss it. There'll also be a pipe. And after that, you'll see a valve. And that's the one that I need you to replace. Ow. Wait a second. This seems... Was I supposed to come down here? Throw it. Oh. What's that? I get to interact with something? Thank you. What an honor. I do treasure these moments when I get to interact with objects in the environment. So wait, what was the point of going down there just now? I'm not sure. Anyway, oh, what's happening? Finding the children. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. You know, maybe the saboteur wanted you to lead him to his children. Or to your children. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Wow, dude, Oswald, we didn't need to hear that last part. You could have picked any analogy. Any beckoning analogy you wanted. We didn't have to hear that part. I'm just telling you. No one wants to hear that shit. Okay, wait. So do I need to go down there? Oh, right. Duh, because the floodwaters are down. I was like, but I can't. Dude, get over yourself, alright? You're not important anymore. Your time has come and gone. It's all about landwalkers now, don't you see? Dude, this is just desperate. You need to cool it. Just be content to live in the waters and... Oh, God. Okay, thanks. Do it. Wait, this is the correct way, correct? Do I have to go through this process every freaking time? Thanks. Can I... Oh, God. Thanks. Well. Okay. Core systems access. Anything in here? No hidden notes to behold? All right then, let's go. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love. Only love. Well, we're finally here. Children? Your father's here. Oh, come on. There's a note. Let's pick it up and read it. March 15th, 1899. Good God. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. Oh, those bastard rhododendrons. Don't you just hate it when they come into your garden without asking? They didn't even ask. The heart of the machine. And when they first said, "Daddy," my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood. And I am come for you now, my darling boys. Wait. How did I not read this? Oh, I didn't read this earlier because I was too busy reeling from the slapstick comedy. Okay. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dark complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. By the way, it's there's a misspelling right there. Sculpted. Or it's not a misspelling, it's a typo. Alright. Let's get a move on. Stop! No unauthorized persons to enter this facility, by order of the management. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Oh. So this is where I can hide. So Oswald, how are you gonna react?
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls. Alone.
Okay. This is quite the descent.
For your children, Madness, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Very cinematic. Here goes. Wow, this is a crazy machine. Here I am.
God, dear Christ, what is this place?
This shocks you? This is what shocks you? I hate to tell you this, but there are bipedal pigmen walking around. Oh, but yeah, and this brings about my previous question. Who the fuck built all of this? Ugh.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
Okay. Hey, there are two things. Do it. Do it. Of course I can't. Alright. Alright, not yet, apparently. We shall go down. Oh wait, where does this go? Oh yeah, it comes straight back here. I guess we'll go into this this door right here, or well, this doesn't actually do anything. So, what is below? Oh, just water. Okay, that's all, just water. Man, standing water. Gotta be careful of mosquito larva. What does it say? Rod control room. My rod needs a lot of controlling. Let's get this... Can you just behave yourself? Thank you. Children! Oh, wait a second.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
That didn't really tell us anything. That's just... Okay. Well, let's just flip a bunch of switches, shall we? What? I didn't mean it. Take it back. Switches for bitches. Alright. Well. Okay. Wait a second. What happens when I flip the other ones? There doesn't appear to be any sort of guide for this. I don't understand. 8 and 3 are still... Flip all the switches. Come on, you. Oh, it doesn't like that. A final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it all began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Some sort of obstruction. In number 3. Perhaps it's your children. Okay. Well, let's check it out. Hey, I'm here. Do. What is the deal here? That's all that happened? Danger. Compound X. Highly flammable. Highly corrosive. Highly toxic. Man, I do not envy the person who had this plaque engraved and then brought down here and attached to this wall in the very center of the earth down here. Probably some intern working at the company. There's like, hey, we need a plaque, and this is where we need it. In the Earth's core. Basically. Hope you've got about 58 free hours to kill. By the way, it's minimum wage. Alright. What? Okay, do it. Do it, I'm ready. My body is ready. Get it. I've done it. There it. I've done it. There it is. Okay. So now we exit. What? Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. Guess what, Oswald? Your kids are pigs. I don't mean that they eat sloppy.
Quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue madness. They suffocate.
Alright, dude.
Daddy!
Where?
Now, Madness, set them all free.
Set free all of the pigs?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I thought they were going to facepalm, but then they reached into their coats. Mandus, saboteur. Yeah, you were the saboteur. Figured that out. Returning from Mexico, I was struck again by London's filth. The squalor, the miasma, the rot. We should cut free the dead flesh, allow this wound to heal anew. Go.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Did I, though? So slow. "29th of December, 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels like clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turned in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster." Well, time to carry on. What? What? I can't look at my memento while I'm climbing, dude. How did you write that? What? Betrayed! So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Warning, Steven access only at low pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Glad you asked, Mandus. You know the answer well enough.
What? Automatic pressure regulator. Shut off. Ooh, a note. August 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Great, everything's fully operational. Just as I always wanted. Don't interact with this. The Chinese room knows best. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I actually had to exit the game and check out some of the videos that I've been recording over the past few hours to make sure that I understand everything that's going on. And I think I do. In case you're a little bit confused, the voice that has been coming over the speakers is not someone. It's not an actual person. It's Oswald. Basically, he's crazy, and that's why we're seeing pig masks everywhere. And that's who he was talking to. Basically, there are two different personalities to Oswald. There is, "Hey, I'm Oswald," personality that we've been playing with, and then there's his despotic, New World Revolutionary feed me pigs personality, which is what was coming over the speakers. So just in case you were confused about that, that is what's happening. That's nearest I can figure anyway. Either that or the voice coming over the speakers is somehow the machine. Anthropomorphized, I suppose. I don't really understand it. This feels very Bioshocky right now, in terms of the story. It feels very, very much like the Atlas betrayal, in the original Bioshock. See, like, I don't think that these are actually here right now. I think Ozzy's just a little crazy. But where am I going? What am I doing? Sorry. I need to get back up there. I got distracted because I was talking. Just once again, this game, it is just disappointing. And I'll leave it at that. And continue talking about the story. So, wait a second. What am I to do next, actually? Oh, it's this. Sorry. That's right. Eat it.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again? Want my children, you unholy bastard!
I have to say, though, the voice acting is very well done so far. I applaud that aspect. I also think that the soundtrack is solid. It's very, very, very different from the soundtrack for The Dark Descent. However, not a bad thing. This freaking teddy bear.
Will it hurt them? A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus. but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
Wait, teddy bear. Oh, I didn't mean to throw you over there. Sorry about that. Come here. We will brave into the darkness. Look, he's coming too. Okay, other stuff about the plot. His kids are dead. He killed them. I'm guessing they were either fed to the machine somehow with the other children, or he sacrificed them. I'm not really sure. See, like these masks kind of remind me of like Aztec masks, like sacrificial masks, or I'm not really an expert on that culture, but goodbye. Yeah, ever since I saw one slip, I'm not really scared of them anymore, which I don't think I'm supposed to be, actually, which almost bothers me as much. December 1st, 1899. There is a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What you did... And it's a silver spoon, what you did get born holding. Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. And then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins, that you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I asks. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what have I become? That's the question we all want to know the answer to. Hi. Really? Danger! Ensure conduits are correctly placed to avoid pressure backdrafts. Child fatalities this month. 17. Madness is the saboteur. Yes, we figured that out. Where is this? Betrayed! I thought that we already arrived at that conclusion. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility. Something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Yes, indeed. Reroute the steam. Is that done up here? Oh God. What do you have to say now? Escape through the pipes. If in the throes of my evil, I sent children into the pipes to clean them, then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines, and I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. Oh, so we gotta disable the pressure system first. Where are the pig kids? Ow. Die! God damn it. So yeah, that is what I'm supposed to do, right? You're being really noisy. Okay. I'm trying to figure out also why when the pig kids are around, the lights flash. What's the idea behind that? Man, things are just going to shit. What is this? Probably shouldn't touch that. But I did. So, there you go. Heh! Oh, am I supposed to place the things here? The pressure regulator. Some form of steam regulator. I will wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. Heirloom? Is that the correct... What? Did you mean to say heirloom? Or heirloom? Okay. I don't know. I've never heard of an heirloom before. I've heard of an heirloom. Alright, we get it. You're falling apart at the seams. Great. Okay, so... Hi. No. Come here. I know. You're scared. We all are. But we've got to face our fears, Pipe. And that means coming with me. I've got a job for you to do. It's a good job. It's a decent job. I need you to go in here. Except you totally can't. Oh. I was breaking the, What the fuck is that? Ow. It's like a pig knight. Did you see that? Did you see his armor? He was preparing for war. Okay, well at least there's a new type of enemy. I give it that. Oh, what? Into the pipes and out of the engines. Now quickly, through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling, corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. Its unholy, inhuman mind coil and slick, and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Well, you'd like to think that, wouldn't you? Let's go. Aha! We shall indeed. Ow, ow! Oh, you really wanted me to go. Oh, shit. Sorry. Here I go. I'm really trying to hurry.
This is your doing, Landis. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my pigs. Kill them all.
Stop arguing with yourself, Ozzy.